Welcome to the AABA Pro-Am League's high school division here at Academy USA, home of the AABA Pro-Am League in Glendale, California. Today's game is between All for One and BGU, Big Guard University, and this is your commentator, Rich Almoyan. BGU already with a quick bucket over All for One. Both teams known in the league, known in the Valley for their high intensive basketball style of game. This should be a good one, as All for One goes up for a lay, no good. Out goes BGU the other way, coached by the simplest crew from BGU, as All for One coached by the Hamat Siraki coaching background. Ball up top, no good. Fight for possession, and BGU is successful in that. Huang with the ball. Off to Coach Nev. And we're going to get an early foul for All for One. Fouls on Krikor Grigorian, his first team foul for All for One. And for those of you just tuning in, we saw an intense matchup between the professional division. Man, did Harazdan put out a show over the Avon. The number one, Harazdan, continues with a 3-0 record as Avon stays with a 2-1 record, but remains second in their group. And a missed free throw by BGU. Handoff. Shot, no good. Rebound, BGU. Both teams looking to work on a few things that they have in this AAU summer, a decisive one, as one of the first summers for high school students without the pandemic around to showcase their game without any interruption. We're just happy to have them here at the AABA, here at Academy USA. Huang off to the post. Brings it down low. No good. Huang tries to catch it. Grigorian's all over him. He's going to have to shoot it. And it's a shot clock violation. For those watching from home, the rule book is online for those interested. Make sure to visit AABA.team if you're interested to know why we have the clock at 24 instead of 35. Great defense by BGU, looking to be all over All for One. Quick pass. And no good for Yetanikian. Yetanikian, one of the leading scorers for this team. Lethal background when it comes to offense. And Gaspar at number 10. All for One's going to go all the way, and it's good for Grigorian. Missed by BGU. Out goes All for One the other way. Two AAU teams battling it out for the high school division. Yetanikian gets fouled before he's going up. Fouls on number 8, Nikita Kochnev, his first personal. Ball's going to be taken out of bounds below the bucket. 14 remaining on the shot clock. Yetanikian's going to let it fly. No good. Rebound, Grigorian. Great hustle by Grigorian as he finds Najarian up top to reset. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Altunian with the ball. Thinks about it. Goes all the way. And a block by BGU. Gaspar with the ball. Finds Kochnev. Kochnev, great pass by Gaspar. That's going to be one of the key things about this game, great passing and finishing. The two things high school basketball players usually struggle with. But thankfully, these players are elite to an extent. So we'll see how that goes here. Three-pointer launched by All for One, no good. And a rebound for BGU. Out goes the other way, Yetanikian. He has Najarian to his left, but almost blocked, no good. Yetanikian gets the easy deuce. 4-4 now with 4:20 left to go in the first quarter. Gaspar has the ball. Kochnev looks to set a screen. He does. Gaspar lets it fly. No good. Good rebound by Altunian. Yetanikian's out the other way. Has a player to his right. Chooses to go all the way instead. It's good with a lot of contact. BGU looking to trade baskets here with all for one. Huang. And a foul on the pass on number 30, Gregorian. So far, the aggressive players for all for one has been Yetanikian and Gregorian, with both having the only points for all for one. Ball's going to be taken out from below the basket. Some kind of formation here for BGU. Great movement off the screen. And so well done moving off the ball, using the screen to his advantage, letting his player fly away. That was a great move by Huang. Yetanikian. And a great steal by David Mack. David Mack showing a defensive effort that led to an offensive one. Timeout. We're going to go to a break. We'll be back with more. Scores 9-6, 3:30 left.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We're back at Academy USA, home of the AABA Pro-Am League High School Division, here in our third game in our quadruple header. BGU, Big Guard University versus All for One, scores 9-6 in the first quarter. Quick timeout was called to change things up, but first let's look at our schedule ahead. Next game, we have Artsakh versus Erebuni. We already saw Abaran and Academy USA take on. Academy won that one. Harazdan Navan, great game, but Harazdan peeled away, and now here we are, All for One versus BGU. Great match so far. Great pass by Yetanikian, finds Gregorian. Beautiful pass. Keep an eye out for that action there coming out of the timeout. And a wide open player left open for BGU, unable to convert. Yetanikian looks to push it the other way. Has Tamazian open, but selects not him. Gregorian, Tamazian, and he misses that one there, as Huang brings it the other way for BGU. BGU so far controlling the pace to an extent. Mack unable to convert the three-pointer there. And up goes Tamazian, and one play for Sebastian Tamazian. All for One came out of the timeout with a little bit more energy. Something they were lacking before the timeout. Hamat Siraki needed it. Regroup his high school group of players. So far, the players have shown a next level ability of emotional intelligence for their age. This is what it's really about, too. AABA Pro-Am League. We're trying to give an opportunity for high school players to really demonstrate their game with a few media components added to it. Something that the future definitely needs. Mack dribbles his way, finds it, no good. Rebound, Altunian. Out goes Gregorian, has a Yetanikian, chooses him. Decides to pass it off, no good. Four hands in the way. Yetanikian has Altunian down low. Great two-man action, unable to score. And out goes the other way for BGU. Wide open lane. Contested heavily by All for One. Beautiful play by Altunian. Gregorian to Yetanikian. Tamazian to Yetanikian. Great offensive effort for All for One so far. being able to change the possession and aggressiveness coming out of the timeout. Mack controls it, guarded by Tamazian. Screen set. Another screen looking to come. Mack looks to get his player off. Lots of contact. Referee sees it, and a foul is called. That is now the second team foul for both teams. Excuse me, a third and a second team foul. Great defense by Yetanikian, able to grab the lackadaisical pass, and he's going to get no continuation on that basket. The referee saw otherwise. Yetanikian shows good composure. Ball's going to be taken out from out of bounds, 22 on the shot clock, and a minute 20 left in the first quarter. Yetanikian lets it fly. No good. Great rebound by Mack, the undersized guard, down low. No one has picked him up yet. He's going to let it fly. No good. Najarian swivels his way around, finds Tamazian, but a foul before the throw. Fouls on number 6 on Mack. As we get a substitution, out goes Carmindro for Gaspar. Gaspar, one of the noteworthy players on this team. Tamazian gets his shot blocked. Out goes and out for one ball with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Najarian, guarded by Huang. Still guarded heavily. Great cut by Tamazian and a beautiful pass by Najarian. Exceptional gameplay here at the AABA High School, brought to you by the Writing Tutor. Gregorian guarding Huang. Huang gets past, blocked by Gregorian with 11 left on the shot clock and 35 remaining for the rest of the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning into the AABA action here, high school division, the one game out of our quadruple header. Mack, guarded by Tamazian. He's going to let it fly. It's good for Mack. David Mack, one of the players that has shown aggressiveness lately. Najarian has the ball. He's going to probably wait for the last shot. Yetanikian gets the handoff. Off to Altunian, and it's good for Alex Altunian, one of the brothers of Nick Altunian and Alex. Great pass by Gaspar, but that's going to be too late for Carmindro. And we're going to head to the second quarter, score 17-11.
Professional orientation կարևոր է, որտեղ I am Manush from Shenik village. Being from the older generation of Co-op kids, I participated in various programs: healthy lifestyle, English access, professional orientation, and startup incubation. I study international relations at Yerevan State University, and last semester, as an Erasmus Plus student, I studied political science at the University of Messina in Italy. Many soft skills I gained and volunteering experience I had with co-op programs helped me to reach even Italy, study abroad, and come back again to my village. Co-op motivated me to be the change I want to see in my community. I want to emphasize the importance of English access and professional orientation programs in my life, which helped me to improve my English skills and make a decision to become a diplomat.
We're back here at Academy USA Arena, home of the AABA Pro-Am League's high school division. Brought to you by the Writing Tutor. Score 17-11 here to start off the second quarter. So far, pretty equal game with the score 17-11. Not too much to talk about other than an equal strength activity from each team's players. All for One's going to take it out. And taking out is Gregorian. Off to Tamazian. Tamazian heavily guarded by David Mack, but David Mack ultimately gets penalized with a foul. All for One keeping their composure on the offensive end, not backing down from this strong defensive activity from BGU. Tamazian guarded by Mack. Off the screen is Najarian. Tamazian rolls through. Tamazian, he's going to take it himself. Great cut once more. Once more Tamazian with the same cut on the right-hand side. Great footwork, great passing from All for One. Mack receives the roll from Kochnev, gets blocked. Kochnev tries another one. It's good. Nikita Kochnev has size to him, able to knock down the jumper, something that is very valuable for all bigs in the league. Yetanikian to Tamazian. Tamazian has Altunian running. 9 seconds down left on the shot clock. Yetanikian's going to have to make a decision. He does. It doesn't go in. Altunian hustles strong for it. Gregorian, 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Najarian has Kane on him. Najarian's going to go all the way. It's good for Derek Najarian. Here's Mack the other way. He lets it fly. No good. Rebound Yetanikian. Has a Gregorian flying out. Not in time. Yetanikian's going to go up. Lots of contact, no call. It's good. As Mack takes it the other way with the right hand. Mack guarded by Gregorian. Excuse me, by Tamazian. Gaspar. He goes up, pump fake, blocks first, and All for One able to keep it in possession. Tamazian lets it go for Yetanikian. He finds it off the glass. It's good. And a timeout called by BGU as they look to talk things over. Scores 25-13. We'll be back with more after this.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We're back here at Academy USA, home of the AABA High School Division here in Glendale, California. All for One versus BGU scores 25-13. BGU forced into a timeout from the offensive efforts of All for One. Let's see what BGU has in store coming out of the game. Huang receives the screen from Kochnev. Off to Kane. Kochnev, another screen. Great backdoor pass to Gaspar. Gaspar lets it go. No good. Rebound by BGU's big. And Altunian the other way, but Huang catches it before then. Kochnev goes up. No good. Finds his own rebound, but tackled ahead by Yetanikian. Off to Tamazian. He's going to let it go. Lots of contact, and one. It's good. Tamazian with the body control. So well done. Something that's not too easy to do for any player in any division in AABA. As Tamazian is able to nail the third point of his three-point conversion. Out goes Huang the other way. Receives a screen from the big. Kane on the right-hand side. Selects him. Kane looks to pass it low, guarded by Altunian down low. Kochnev with the ball. Kochnev tries to get the rebound, no good. Najarian takes it the other way, surveys the floor. Has a Yetanikian to his right. Yetanikian receives it. Najarian sets a screen now on Gregorian. Gregorian receives it. Pass to Altunian. Altunian thinks about it. Off to Yetanikian. 8 seconds left. Great pass by Yetanikian. Great movement, but no good at the end. Just gassed right before the shot could go up. As Kane looks to push it the other way. BGU's unable to keep the possession in their hands as the lead is now 28-13. Najarian goes the other way, loses control, and the ball hits BGU, and out it goes. BGU, coached by the company of Olin Simplis and Coach Gaspar, both very well known in the basketball community. Lots of leadership here between the two teams. Hemat Siraki, known for his efforts at All for One and LA Select, chose All for One for this tournament. Gregorian's going to let it fly. No good. Altunian tries to get a rebound, but Tamazian's there anyways. Kochnev, good steal along the way as Gaspar goes. Lots of contact, and one. Count the basket for Gaspar. Opens up his 4th point of today's match. Looks to extend to 5. Fouls on number 30, Gregorian. And the fouls on the floor, a change of call by the referees. BGU unable to convert off the play. Yetanikian, he's going to let it fly. No good. Rebound, Bradley. Huang. Has Kochnev setting a screen. Great dribble action. Finds Kochnev, but unable to receive. All for One, led by Najarian on the point guard position with less than 4 minutes left to go in the half. Yetanikian, back to Najarian, back to Yetanikian, finds Tamazian. He's going to let it go. No good. Basket's not liking him today. Gaspar on the left-hand side. Has a cutting Kane. To Bradley. To Huang. Huang's going to let it go. No good. Kane tries to contest the rebound, but no effort succeeded there. Yetanikian uses his size to go up, but Gregorian there to grab the rebound. As BGU coaching staff not happy with the defensive efforts there. Huang. No good. Tipped by Bradley and out of bounds in favor of All for One. Substitutions coming in for BGU. Checking in is Mack. And Gabriel Lopez after the timeout. We'll be back with more after a few words from our sponsors.
Professional orientation կարևոր է, որովհետեւ I am Manush from Shenik Village. Being from the older generation of QAV kids, I participated in various programs: healthy lifestyle, English access, professional orientation, and startup incubation. I study international relations at Yerevan State University, and last semester, as an Erasmus Plus student, I studied political science at the University of Messina in Italy. Many soft skills I gained and volunteering experience I had with QAV programs helped me to reach even Italy, study abroad, and come back again to my village. QAV motivated me to be the change I want to see in my community. I want to emphasize the importance of English access and professional orientation programs in my life, which helped me to improve my English skills and make a decision to become a diplomat.
Scores 30-13 here at Academy USA Arena, home of the AABA High School Division. As BGU lets it fly already. Yetanikian takes it the other way. Yetanikian successfully goes up with the lay. Scores now 32-13. All for One looks to break away with a massive lead. Mack gets his player shifted, unable to use the backboard accordingly. Yetanikian off to Najarian. Najarian has Yetanikian cutting once more. Yetanikian goes up. No good. Lopez with the rebound off to Mack. Lopez is running. Doesn't choose him. Gaspar is selected. Mack has Bradley down low. Chooses the three. No good. And Altunian with the rebound. Gregorian has Yetanikian, goes up with it, and one with a foul on Huang. Solomon Wong struggling from the field goal today, 1 of 7, looking to turn things around there as Kochnev checks into the game for Gabriel Lopez, and David Mack comes out as well. Yetanikian. It's good. Yetanikian, the driving force behind this all-for-one team. 14 points for him. Tamazian as well with 10 for him as well. Quite the efficient activity for all-for-one when considering on the offensive end, as Gaspar looks to change things for BGU, and it's good. BGU, one of the teams that practices here at Academy USA Arena. They play hard, coming off a tournament over in Thousand Oaks, and still showed up here today as Altunian receives a beautiful pass from Tamazian. Gaspar. Bradley wants it down low. Kochnev sets the screen. Bradley against Altunian. The big guy for BGU goes up. It's good. BGU is going to have to incorporate him a part of the offense in order to make some kind of mitigation against this all-for-one offense. Tamazian wants it down low. Huang guarding him, uses his body. No good. Kochnev has Bradley. And Kochnev doesn't get the friendly roll, and all-for-one is going the other way. Tamazian to Altunian. Great passing from all-for-one and spacing included. Gregorian missed it there. Tamazian lets it fly. And it's good for Tamazian with 1 minute left in the half. Score's now 39-17. All-for-one chipping away slowly from this BGU team. And one for Nikita Kochnev. Nikita Kochnev, one of the players that has size here on BGU. Overall, the team comes equipped with a load of size and depth, but can't seem to find a rhythm against all-for-one. And for those of you tuning in just now, today's game is brought to you by The Writing Tutor, the official college and career coach of the AABA High School Division. Make sure to check out The Writing Tutor on Instagram to learn more about how student athletes can benefit from their service. Checking in is Gabriel Lopez for Nikita Kochnev. Coach Gaspar has a few words for the bench, looking to spark some kind of motivation for this team. Great defensive effort by BGU, leads to a run. There's Bradley, Kane, and Lopez all on the run. Selects it to slow down. Bradley, guarded by Altunian. He's going to try to go up with it. Foul going up. We got free throws coming our way. Bradley been calling for the ball. The majority of the time he's been on the court, hasn't been able to really get a rhythm going, but that comes with receiving it on a consistent basis. As Bradley unable to convert on the first one, free throws coming in severely important for both teams. As Bradley lets it go once more, and he's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. With 25 seconds left in the half, 20 on the shot clock, Yetanikian has a flaring wing, but out of bounds he steps is Miros Abedian. Abedian recently checked in for Tamazian. Huang facilitates with the last 10 seconds remaining in our before halftime. Lopez sets the screen. Huang goes up. Lots of contact. No call. Huang goes again. It's good to beat the buzzer here at the AABA High School Division's first half, brought to you by The Writing Tutor. Scores 40-23. We'll be back with more after a halftime break.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court. And all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Frances. Ես Ալփին եմ, ես 5 տարեկան եմ, շատ եմ սիրում ես կենտրոնը գալ, 2 հատ ապել, Վազգենը, Ալեքս, մի հատ է Սոնա։
Կենտրոնը իրականացնում է հոգեբանական, սոցիալական, առողջարարական և կրթական ծրագրեր, որի շահառուները կարող են լինել և երեխաները և ծնողները։ Այստեղ նաև ծնողավարական աշխատանքներ ենք տանում, որովհետև միակողմանի աշխատանքը միայն երեխային ուղղված անարդյունավետ կլինի։
Ուզում եմ մեծանամ, որ բժիշկ դառնամ։
What's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Hello everyone, I am Nare from Armavir's Lernogok village. I've participated in almost all of Co-op's programs. Now I work as a communications manager and I continue judging debates for different organizations. Co-op has taught me how to be open-minded, how to look at things from different perspectives, and how to grow as a person and as a professional. Co-op has made me a dreamer. I catch myself dreaming about my future and my country's future very often, and I've learned that from Co-op. I am forever grateful for the inspiration and support that I've received from Co-op, and I will cherish that forever.
back to Academy USA Arena, home of the AABA High School Division, brought to you by the Writing Tutor. Scores 40-23. It's all for one today, with BGU coming a little flat. The halftime report is brought to you by ArmenianSniper.com, presented by Gary Chavichin. One thing that we need to talk about today is the difference between All for One and BGU's offensive efforts. BGU, no players in double digits so far in the points category, while All for One has 2 players, with Armenian at 15 and Sebastian Tamazian with 13 points, and a Grigor Gregorian with 6 points, as Huang opens up his offensive campaign in the second half. Najarian pushes it forward, tip by Altunian, rebound Huang. And a foul on Najarian. First team foul for All for One here in the third quarter. Huang to Mack. Mack going to go against Sebastian Tamazian. Uses body control to sustain his place, and in it goes. And a foul on Mack. Rough behavior with a warning by the referee. The next one will be a technical, is what the referee identified. And a beautiful pass from cross court from Gregorian, and a missed opportunity. Missed opportunity was from Yetanikian. Fouls on number 0, Sebastian Tamazian, as BGU looks to get some kind of momentum going. And blocked by Yetanikian, but an out of bounds from BGU. Looking to avoid the 5 seconds, ends up a turnover instead. Yetanikian takes it out. Altunian wanted it, no good there. Tamazian still has his dribble, chooses not to. Najarian off to Yetanikian, to Altunian. Altunian goes up, no good. Huang the other way. Mack surveys the floor, tries to get Tamazian off him. Huang with 7 seconds left on the shot clock now. He's going to have to make a decision. Mack against Tamazian. He's going to go all the way. Lots of contact, no call. Great effort by David Mack. Tamazian has Altunian, gives it to him. It's good. Pass is good, and he goes up, and that's good as well. Great team effort between Tamazian and Altunian. Lots of Crescenta Valley basketball players here for All for One, as well as Armenia national team members. As BGU's Mack goes up, no good. Altunian with the rebound, finds Yetanikian. Off they go. Tamazian, almost stolen by Mack, no good. Yetanikian, he goes up, yeah, it's good. Yetanikian feeling it here with 15 points. 17 points. BGU trying to get their flow going, as Gaspar fouled on the play. He won't be going up. He's going to be taking out the ball from out of bounds. The substitutions checking in for BGU is Nikita Kochenev. Out goes number 12 for BGU, Gabriel Lopez. Mack wanted the ball. Gaspar didn't find him. Kochenev is there instead, guarded by Altunian. Mack, he's going to let it go. And it's good for David Mack, guarding Sebastian Tamazian. Yetanikian takes it all the way against Kochenev. It's good for Armen Yetanikian. Armen Yetanikian really standing out today. High scorer of today's match, as Gaspar lets it go with a 3, and it's good. Gregorian to Yetanikian. Yetanikian has Kochenev guarding him. He's going to do one dribble and go up. No good. As Mack takes it the other way. Three-pointer, no good from Huang. Rebound, Mac finds Kochnev. Kochnev's going to go up. It's good for Nikita Kochnev, and a timeout called by All for One. Scores 46-36 here in the third quarter. 4:50 left to go here this quarter. We'll be back with more after a few words from our sponsors.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We're back here at Academy USA Arena, home of the AABA high school program. Here, brought to you by the Writing Tutor, the official college and career coach of the AABA. Scores 46-36. BGU has made somewhat of a comeback to mitigate the offensive efforts of All for One. Gaspar guarding Najarian, staying with him. Gregorian, guarded by Huang. Altunian, off to Najarian. Najarian's going to take it all the way, but blocked by Kochnev. Ball remains in the hands of All for One. 9 seconds left in the shot clock. 4:37 to go in the third. All for One had an early lead, almost reaching 20 points. Tamazian, he's going to let it fly. No good. Rebound by Altunian. A cutting Gregorian. Great cut. Up. It's good. And one play for Tamazian. Tamazian, second leading scorer of All for One today. Really been showing some high IQ attitude with his cutting abilities. He's been able to have 2 backdoor cuts already and is able to sink the free throw. Scores now 49-36, 13-point lead for All for One. Mac is going to go up, and one, it's good. Mac says, whatever you can do, I could do better, as he's headed to the free throw line as well. Leading scorers for today, Yetanikian with 19, Tamazian with 16. Mac has shown his offensive repertoire today with 12, and Nikita Kochnev with 9. BGU All for One making up 2 of the 3 teams that have confirmed for the high school division. LA Select is the third. Opened up in round 1, but unfortunately had to cut short early, and they'll be back next week. Free throw's no good. Ball goes into the hands of Yetanikian. Screen set by Altunian. Yetanikian's going to look to take it all the way. Gets Kochnev off his feet, and it's good for Armin Yetanikian. Mac guarded by Najarian. Bradley wants it down low against Altunian. Heavily defended, and Tamazian in the help side is able to grab it. Yetanikian to his right. Chooses him. He thinks about it. Goes up. Lots of contact. No foul. Kochnev off to Huang and stolen in his tracks by Gregorian as Tamazian receives it going the other way. Looks to create some space from Huang. Altunian gets the green light to take it. It's good. Bradley's going to have to keep a hand up on Altunian, one of the players over at Zargarian's program at Crescenta Valley High School. Huang, guarded by Gregorian. Mac, the scoring leader for BGU, gets his guy in the air. Help side defense, doesn't do anything, but the shot misses anyway. Great defense by Mac. He's going to go against a much more oversized Altunian, and it goes. Scores now 53-41, 12-point difference. Corner pass from All for One. Yetanikian, he uses his size. It's good. Yetanikian with the 23rd point of today. Yetinikian 11 for 23 from the field, 0 for 3 from the three-pointer. Hasn't phased his game nonetheless. And Mack almost gets the roll to work in his favor. Tamazian gets his man off him, unsuccessful, but tries to make up for it. No good. As Tamazian hits the deck, but rebound by Najarian's good. Gaspar looks to create some space there. Misses it. Tamazian, no numbers. Helped by Bradley in the meantime. Najarian's going to let it go. No good. Bradley with the rebound, contested with Gregorian. Najarian looked to swipe in, but Mack was too focused to let that happen. Mack really showing his moves. Lets it go. It's good. That was tough by David Mack. $17 for David Mack off an 8 for 17 field goal performance today. Tamazian tried using the contact of Bradley, but Bradley's hand reached the ball first. As we get our substitutions for BGU, checks in is Kane and Lopez for Mack and Bradley. BGU trying different lineups to see which works here against All for One. All for One relatively has kept the same lineup here as Tamazian's able to find Yetinikian, and Yetinikian, yes, from three. All for One with a 17-point lead, looking to chip away officially. Huang has Coach Nev chooses Kane. Kane to Gaspar. Gaspar lets it fly. It's good. The three-pointer works from the corner. Brings it down to a 14-point lead. Less than a minute left to go here in the third quarter. Yetinikian receives it. He's going to play around with the clock. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Tamazian receives the handoff. Too hard of a pass, but the team continues to play. Najarian, beautiful pass to Altunian, and Altunian with 6 seconds on the shot clock is able to knock it down just in time. 62-46, 30 seconds remaining here in the third. Gaspar finds Kochnev. Kochnev, can he handle it? No. Najarian grabs it instead. As Gregorian takes it the other way. 20 seconds on the on the game clock and 15 on the shot clock. Roughly 1 second difference between. And All for One smartly decides to take it for the last shot. Yetinikian thinks about it. Sways his player off. Kochnev looks to block him. Yetinikian unsuccessful. 2 seconds on the shot. And no good from Gabriel Lopez. Scores 62-46. We're headed to our last fourth quarter here at the AABA high school program. 62-46. We'll be back with more.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
What's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We're back here at AABA's Academy USA, home of the AABA Pro-Am League and the high school division, brought to you by The Writing Tutor, the official college and career coach of the AABA high school division. Make sure to check out The Writing Tutor to see how they can help student athletes move forward academically. Tamazian to Altunian. Tamazian looks to cut once more. We saw 2 of those back cuts the other end in the first half. Unsuccessful there, but it still remains in All for One's hands with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Another great defensive effort by Mac. Forces out of bounds. As Tamazian's going to take it out. Yetanikian tries to create some kind of space with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Altunian's going to let it fly. No good. Mac gets the rebound. Has Lopez Gaspar to his right. No shot. Continuation, no help there. As we see a foul on 00 Sebastian Tamazian. Gaspar wide open. He's going to let it go. No good. Bradley tries to rebound, and Yetanikian goes the other way. He's going to lay it with a bang. Yetanikian gets above the rim. Great moves by All for One. Team effort. Majority of them have been playing for a while together. Mac lets it fly. No good. Bradley tries to get the rebound, but Altunian triumphs over with his effort. Yetanikian, he goes up one more time. It's good. All for One's Yetanikian all over the place with a 28-point performance. Scores 66-46. We'll be back with more after a few words from our sponsors.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Back here at Academy USA, home of the AABA high school division. Score 66-46. It's all for one today. As as Mac for BGU passes it off to Wong. Kochnev wants it down low, guarded by Tamazian. Gregorian comes to help. Kochnev takes it himself, and no good by Kochnev. Altunian takes it the other way, finds Yetanikian. Yetanikian to Najarian. Spacing found for Tamazian, pass enough to get there, but Mac touched it. Tamazian, Mac, great matchup for today in terms of guard activity. Gregorian receives it with 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Najarian's going to have to make a quick decision here on who's going to shoot it last. And Najarian able to get space between him and his man enough to get a bucket. 68-46, closing in on 6 minutes left in the game. Still not over for BGU. And a foul on Derek Najarian against Gaspar. Lucas Gaspar with 10 points, 4 of 10 from the field. Tooth made 3-pointers, 50% for him from the 3-point land. Gaspar, it's good. High school division is brought to you by The Writing Tutor. The Writing Tutor, the official college and career coach of the AABA student athletes. Our friends over at The Writing Tutor make sure all student athletes are equipped with the right needs and tools to succeed. Altunian over to Najarian. Najarian tries to shift this player off him. No good there. Great pass by Gregorian to Altunian. Wonderful effort there. Beautifully executed. Nothing but applause from our audience. And BGU's Huang able to convert there, as Yetanikian's going to take it out for all for one. Gregorian guarded by Kane on BGU. Dribbles his way, finds Yetanikian. Tamazian opens up. Najarian there. Too many BGU jerseys to be handled for all for one as we get our first substitution since the break. Number 11, Carmindro joins in. Karcher Carmindro. All for ones. Yetanikian goes up. Lots of contact. No call. He's still trying to get it up, but it's a foul before he can get the basket. Fouls on number 8, Nikita Kochnev. As Yetanikian's going to go to the line to look to complete a free throw opportunity. First one's in. Score is now 71-50. Closing in on 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the fourth and final quarter. As Yetanikian able to convert on both, getting his 32nd point of the game. 50% from the field, 1 for 4 from three-point line. Man, is Armenian Yetanikian showing us an offensive campaign. Mack goes up, lots of contact, no call. Najarian. And gets fouled by Mack before the ball can be advanced. Mack slow to get up there. Got hit in the face. Lots of contact, as mentioned. Looking to stop the play before he could move forward. Gregorian, guarded by Huang. Working with him. Yetanikian watches the screen and action play. Beautifully done, notably from CV. And a beautiful action here by Gregorian. Krikor Gregorian with another bucket to continue his supporting cast role today. Huang receives the screen from Kochnev. Finds Carmindro in the corner. No good. As Yetanikian looks to push it the other way. Finds Altunian. Altunian tries to attempt an alley-oop. No good. All for one, really just trying to make some kind of highlight reel near the glass as Altunian successfully goes up and extends the lead to a 26-point game. 4 minutes left. Kochnev, no good. Looks to try it once more. Huang lets it fly. No good. Rebound Tamazian to Altunian. Altunian with a beautiful Euro move around Huang and extends the lead to a 28-point lead. Substitutions checking in for BGU as we see Miro Sabedian checking in. Mack guarded by Tamazian. Carmindro to Mack. And a foul on number 0, Tamazian. It's going to be a 1-and-1 action for BGU's David Mack, but we're going to get substitutions first. Checking in is Conrad Carmindro. Kane and Bradley. Bradley unable to get the rebound over Yetanikian. Yetanikian looks to push. Finds Miro Sabedian. And out of bounds it goes right near the commentating boards. We almost just got hit. But all is well here at Academy USA. Gotta give a big thank you to our team, Miasin and Fanzia working together to make sure everything's going smoothly in the stream. Technical operations being well handled by our partners. Thank you, Miasin and Fanzia. As Yetanikian steals the ball, going the other way, finds Abedian. Abedian loses the screen. Now is double teamed. He's gonna have to pass it up, and it's a traveling call before he arrived. Less than 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the game. A successful turnout here in our first ever high school game in the division. Something the AABA Pro-Am League has looked to do for quite some time. Miro Sabedian, he's going to let it fly. No good. Bench was going to get off its feet after Abedian looked to open up his stat line. Huang, screen action with Bradley. Guarded by Abedian. Huang lets it fly. No good. Bradley with the rebound. Guarded by Altunian. Altunian staying strong, but no match for Bradley down low. Score 78-52 now. Closing in on 2 minutes. 2 minutes left to go. Abedian to Najarian. Guarded by Carmindro. Yetinikin, he's going to go all the way, and great footing along with a great find. Gaspar lets it fly. Three-pointer's good with 1.5 minutes left to go. (80-54). Things are wrapping up here. The high school division. Kane with the rebound off to Huang. Altunian finds it. Less than 1 minute left. 25-point game. Abedian lets it fly. No good. Can't touch rim. Kane brings it the other way. I think today's writing tutor player of the game might be an obvious one, folks. Armen Yetinikian able to secure more than 30 points today. Quite the effort from Yetinikian. Great supporting role from Sebastian Tamazian. Yetinikian with 34 points, 15 of 30 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, with 9 rebounds in total, almost hit a double-double. And an efficiency level, he's at 34. And that's about to do it here at Academy USA. Shot clock violation for all for one. Great start to the league for as we have a spectator on the court. He thought the game was done. Here at Academy USA, we look to keep things safe. Had to escort the fan out. And that's it. In our first high school game, all for 180, BGU 58. Great effort from both sides. Today's player of the game is Armen Yetinikian. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the player of the game, brought to you by The Writing Tutor. Of the league, so I'm going to be interviewing you. We're going to be right here. I'm going to be asking you a couple of questions about how you did it, okay? I'm here with Armen Yetinikian, 34 points, 9 rebounds, 50% from the field goal. Armen, how did it feel out there in your first high school game with AABA?
It felt pretty good. We've been playing together a long time, but we just got to come out here and win.
I mean, chemistry is one thing, but you guys were able to compete from a technical standpoint. A lot of the efforts you were making was next level stuff. How do you get to that mentality where you kind of treat it almost like a pro?
Well, I think it just comes from playing together like every single day in high school, in AAU, wherever. I think we just play really good together and we're able to win no matter what. Now, the last question before I'm going to let you go, after your great performance today, what is your main goal here in the offseason before entering the next chapter of your basketball career? I think just to get as good as I possibly can before we see what happens next. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do next year with basketball, but either way, I'm going to continue playing, and whatever happens, happens. Armen, thank you so much. You're the player of the game, brought to you by The Writing Tutor. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to tune in to the next game between the Pro Leagues, Artsakh and Erebuni.